How's it going, and welcome to today's video where we have some sad news from Nintendo, and once again they've caused a bit of outrage in the community. This happens way too much at the moment with Nintendo, and the news affects me because it's about the Wii U and the 3DS, which are some of my favourite consoles ever. So yeah, I am sad to hear this news. So if you haven't heard already, Nintendo tweeted out of nowhere that late March 2023 it will no longer be possible to make Nintendo eShop purchases for the Wii U and Nintendo 3DS. So yeah, they're pretty much just removing the eShop from those consoles, and this has a lot of bad problems with it, which I'll go over. So we have just over a year to purchase stuff on the eShop, which is quite a long time. So if you do want to get any more games for the Wii U or the 3DS, including Virtual Console, then yeah, now's the time to go do that, just in case you forget before they shut down the shop. And a lot of people are really not happy about this, and it's really funny in the replies, everyone's saying we'll just pirate your games then, which I think is a fair response, because they're just removing a lot of really good old games, because the Wii U and the 3DS had some great Virtual Console games on them, where you could buy games from old consoles that you really can't find anywhere, really rare games like Nintendo 64 and SNES, as well as even Wii games and DS games. You could buy those all on the Wii U, and it's really sad that they're getting rid of them, because the main problem this makes is those games are really old now, and so it's hard to find a copy anywhere online. They're usually pre-owned and also really expensive because of just how rare they're getting, and Nintendo removing them from their eShop is going to make the prices go up even more if people want to buy an actual copy of these games, because you can't just download it. So it's really not good for fans of the old games, which I am actually a big fan of a lot of the old stuff, and people are making fun of them about how they crack down on pirating but also remove ways of actually buying their old games from them. I like this reply where they just send a link to a tutorial on how to pirate games. Although it is not surprising, these consoles have been out for a long time. The problem with it is just the Nintendo eShop doesn't have as much stuff as these ones. They don't have the Virtual Console, except for like the Nintendo Switch Online having NES, SNES, and Nintendo 64, but they don't have a lot of the other things that the Wii U and 3DS did have, like DS games, Wii games, and a few others like that. And they posted a link to more information about this, where they just kind of go over more details about what you can do and can't do when they remove the eShop. And luckily, when they remove the eShop, you can still download games you've previously bought and like re-download them and get updates for them if you don't have them installed. So if you buy them now, you'll have them forever, but you just won't be able to buy them after March next year. So it's not the end of the world, you will still keep all your games that you've bought. It would be kind of ridiculous if they just deleted them from existence. And yeah, they say why it's happening, because it's just a part of the natural life cycle. And yeah, the Wii shop did get shut down after like the same amount of time, so it does make sense. And I guess it had to come to an end eventually. They are announcing it over a year in advance, which is actually quite nice of them. And I'm sure their sales are going to skyrocket now for old games on those systems, because people are just going to try and buy them right now before they forget in the future. They also aren't planning on getting rid of online features, which is really good to hear. I know Splatoon on the Wii U is still quite popular, and like Mario Kart 7 on the 3DS. So they specifically say you can't purchase any content on Nintendo 3DS or on the Wii U, and you also can't download demos or free to start software or redeem download codes and add funds to your Nintendo eShop balance, but that makes sense because you can't even buy anything on there. They're not removing some of the free themes for 3DS, which I guess isn't nice news. This question is the one that annoyed the most people. They posted saying, "We currently have no plans to offer classic content in other ways," which a lot of people are annoyed about, because it is bad that we're not getting the Virtual Console features that we had on the Wii U, where you could buy classic games, and I really don't know why they're doing it. It seems like they just want more money from their subscriptions, and they're going to keep slowly bringing out older console games to their Switch Online service, which I don't really like how they're doing that, because it would be nice to just choose the games you want and buy them so you can keep them forever. So it's sad they're not making a replacement for all the stuff we're going to lose on this Nintendo eShop, which is the main reason I'm sad about this announcement. And it just came out of nowhere as well on Twitter. Let me know what you guys think about this change in the comments, because there's so much good stuff on the Wii U eShop. I was checking it out earlier and it was really nostalgic going through all the old games, and yeah, there's tons of DS games I wanted to buy on there, and some classic Nintendo 64 ones, and some Wii games as well that I really want to get before it's too late. Here's a few nostalgic clips of the Wii U eShop before we see it go forever. I just found some of these cool videos with the music and everything. The Switch eShop is so much worse. There's no music or themes or anything, and there's this mini game on the Wii U one. I remember that so much. I loved doing it, even though it was so simple. It just added a little bit of extra fun to the Wii U menu. And also it's annoying because Wii U games are quite rare already, just because not many people bought them, and so getting rid of the downloads, it's going to be kind of hard to find pre-owned Wii U games in the future, I think. But yeah, I guess we can't do anything about that. But I hope this video informed you on this new announcement and you learned something from it. And yeah, I do loads of other Nintendo videos, so if you want, you can check those out and subscribe if you like the look of my content. I have loads more videos coming soon on all the new Nintendo Direct stuff. And yeah, I hope your day isn't ruined by this news. Anyway, I'll see you later, and thanks for watching.